Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Lane, they do get a kill on this TA. Now Salad is being chased down by Vincenzo. He will not be able to finish off the return kill. The Fairy, she just gets it. And interesting thing, like, now that I think of it, just look at the creep stats. You get a first blood on the Skunker, right? And usually first blood is when you dominate the lane. But in this particular case, prioritizing actually getting extra damage on this. And now Detachment going down in the bottom lane. One more hit would do it, but Tino is trying to survive, will not be able to do that. Shanks gets a double kill.
He's gonna be killing his laning buddy as well. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Tino going for Detachment. There is a solar bind on him, and he's definitely gonna be feeling the burn. First from the stun, then from Tino, and Tino has been blocked in. He wants to go through that crystal, but you just can't.
Turns and he kills him. Shanks trying to run away. Will he be able to do that? It seems so. Or not, says Detachment.
Oh, running away. He's going into the river. And there, Kunkka knows how to fight near water. He's gonna go for the torrent. Shanks runs right into it. Go up into the air. Here comes the Huskar. He destroys him, and Bob wants to escape. He'll be able to. They thought they killed PP there, and now the refraction charges. And Tino, oh, that was a lot of damage onto Salad. Salad almost went into the Shadow realm, but still it is gonna be going down. Molasses caught in a trap, caught with the Searing Chains as well. A nice static storm there, protecting Molasses for now. He uses the torrent. Is he gonna take out to the urn? Yes, he will. Just give us a minute, and Kagome is gonna be very proud of his little skeletons now. The Dark Willow is back. He's gonna be using a terrorize, but Tino is really playing here with Salad. He lets Gloom Bob go, but he's not gonna be doing any damage to December. Kunkka now goes into the river. He definitely feels well there. Tidehunter, he has the Ravage. It's gonna be pulled back. They're just playing football with him. Left, right, and center is where. Either way, you have this point with the Huskar where you have to farm. Him going for the BKB is not going for the BKB. Might hurt him. Molasses, though. Let's look at it as he is being executed here. They'll go with the Ravage, and this should keep him in check for a long time. He does have the Spirit's Vessel on him. Vincenzo coming over. Is he gonna get the kill? Yep, he is. Now Vincenzo turns around the Huskar, but that's not the one that you can kill, and he'll be destroyed. The Disruptor losing his life. There's gonna be a nice Dragon Slave, and Huskar will be next. Laguna Blade to cut him down. You have magic resistance, do you? Well, it's not gonna work against him.
Let's say now there is hunting for Huskar, and Huskar, he doesn't have any way to actually get out of the situation. And PP, he will die in the end. Terrorize does come out, but Salad, he might just be an extra +1. Shanks just running around, forcing the Shadow Realm. That's interesting that they didn't chase after.
Now, because they were close and they got the Tide as the main team fight of Execration, they're gonna go straight for the Roches. The Roche is dropping down low. Tino wants to go forward. There's gonna be a static storm. Bob uses the BKB. The question is, how much can you do with it? Kagome has that death, so think about going forward, and the Huskar survives the Laguna Blade this time around. Bob isn't going to be doing that much, and they are in the driving state. Come back into the river and die. There's going to be a torrent as well. They lose one life onto the Raid King, but he still has another one. Meanwhile, the Huskar in the middle of the fight, he'll lose one life as well, but you're killing them, and they're still coming back like freaking zombies. Maybe try taking their heads off, puncture their heart, and oh, that's exactly what Palace is going to do with the newly bought BKB going forward. Okay, now you have nothing left in a tank. It's time for Pelos to cut you down with a triple kill. He's looking towards the river. At least they're gonna get him, drown him in the river. No, not gonna drown him anywhere. He has the force that to get himself to the high ground. Vincenzo, he uses the Ravage. They have no BKBs. All of them are stunned, but there's no follow-up damage. At least not for now. They all have the run buff. And now here comes Tino. He is the one that's gonna be finishing people off. PP turns around. The Sleight of Fist. He means someone. He finds Vincenzo. Vincenzo is in some trouble. He still has that Ghost Scepter. TP out in 4 seconds, but his team is coming in. They found the Ember Spirit. He needs to finish off Tino. Where are those spells? There they are. That was the main hero. Now it's very hard to finish off heroes, or is it? Palos, he destroys the attachment. No uphill miss. And now they're going for Vincenzo. They started off this fight by going for him, and Salad's gonna be doing more than enough damage. Vincenzo is done.
At least once, though Bob, he misses a stun because of the blinding light, and Kagome, will he follow up? He doesn't have a chance to blink up, and he just walks and he just dies. But Molasses, he sets up on Lina. Lina, does she have BKB? No, for 9 seconds, and Lina is just dead.
They want to go for more, or do they? They're actually quite afraid of Pelos, who has a BKB of his own. He has been disarmed. Give us your side blades, and now maybe give us your life. Oh, what a blink out coming out from him. I'm not gonna be caught by that torrent. You're not fast enough. Now the ravage comes down. It's gonna connect on everyone. They reduce their damage. Going for Kagome, who doesn't have a second life. Killed their king, and now the rest, they're just gonna fall apart. They're running away. Their morale is down. Without the king, why would you even fight any longer? You have no one to lead you until victory. Kunkka, the admiral, takes over the lead, but he's where he wants to be now, killing his enemies inside of their base. Kagome though comes over. Don't touch my supports any longer. He gets himself away, but the bramble maze isn't gonna be enough. No, he has the flame guards, goes to the side, in, goes out, and he is still untouched, but walks into the bramble maze, and because of it he'll die. Here comes the Mogi, he buys back, he comes back into the spirit, and now he has got the Oscar, but immediately he has been disarmed. He has two big swords, but he can't use the PP though. He's gonna be turned into a slave and whipped into obedience. Pelos, he wants to go for more. Meanwhile, Kagome will be finishing off Bob on the other part of the fight, on the other front, but on this front where your base is, you're gonna be losing, and Kunkka without the BKB, he has no ways of getting out to this one. He just bought back. He doesn't want to die again in detachment. You'll be next. Tino goes for it. Oh, you bought back as well. Well, let's return you to your home. Tino says, no, I don't want to go there with the slide of fist. Is doing so much damage to Kagome. Kagome is being whipped. He has ordered so many people in his life to get whipped, and now he's gonna be on the receiving end of it, and he's gonna understand finally why it's not nice to do it to other people. He gets forced in, and with the chains, he will not TP out.
Burn that prevents blinking. Ghostly applies chains and fist because of this Keeper of Light that is behind him, so they absolutely have to go for him, but they don't actually have tools to get him cleanly twice, and that's a big problem. Now Huskar jumping in into Ravage, and he might go down without actually doing anything, so PP still surviving for now. Under the effects of Vessel, 1-2 hits for Palace, and he's just dead.
Palace is not gonna stop now. If you think that Assassin is gonna be okay. Oh, the Cursed Crown! It's gonna be beautiful, but Terrorize, he dodges it again. Tino, stop it! Just, it's not fair. These are humans as well. Palace says, no, they're just food. Just eat them, destroy them, annihilate them, and Palos gets a triple kill. But boy, oh boy, Tino, he just impressed in this game 1 against LBZS. They all disconnect. LBZS are tilted, and Execration, they're gonna be very happy with their own performance right now.
66 kills under.
Choose your hero.
Everyone, and he really enjoys it. It seems he also plays it decently greedy, something I've seen quite a lot from him. He always goes, well, pretty much everyone goes for Boots of Trouble first now nowadays. Oh, and then in the bottom lane, Shanks actually gets Kagome kill.
Yep. To get the Water Rune PP, you need to be careful. If he refreshes that one, it's gonna be his demise. And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, as we're looking at the mid lane, Shanks will get another kill, and that's the TA dead once more, and he's already struggling in CS.
It's one of those heroes who has a lot of periodic damage and really punishes the refraction survivability from Templar Assassin. So Shanks, he might be going down himself, but it's gonna take a while, especially with Avalanche and a lot of damage coming from Tino. Shanks might actually survive for long enough for Kagame to maybe go down once again. No, refraction does cool down, and he will survive in this instance, but he is dangerously low.
Okay, there is a healing salve this time around.
This haste rune, I think it's gonna be a kill.
Yeah, this is a dead DK. He only has level 1 stun, so TP out. Oh, they used the lasso immediately. I don't think Bob should have done that. They have the stun, so attempting to TP out, not gonna be happening. There's the stun. Molasses, if he tries to go for it now, there's just so much damage, and he understands. Go back in the fire, and the Dragonite, he seems to not be. He has the living armor. It's not gonna be enough to kill him, and Tino comes back. Avalanche toss onto 3. They're taking so much damage. If he gets the rune, oh, actually, I thought the haste was there, but no, it's not there anymore longer. But Tino got the kill on PP, and he's going for the detachment. The overgrowth is there. They want both of them. They're going for Salad, and Tino, Avalanche in a few seconds. Is he gonna guess right? They know where the Weaver is going. The pings come out. He's gonna have the Shikuchi in a few seconds. Salad, the Weaver has been nerfed. He is hoping that it's 7:30. He's going for a TP out. Will be successful this time around. And now Kagome, he's hiding. He is like, I'm in a meld. No one can see me. Tino is like, yeah, I can. Where do you think you're going? Your refractions, they are gone. Go back to Bob. I'm gonna give you to my mid laner. And now even the lasso. Yeehaw, girl. She's gonna become a cowgirl, and now they're gonna put a tree in her face. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, going for the Medusa. He doesn't have the Stone Gaze just yet, doesn't have the levels to use it. He has 26 charges though, and the toss back will be there. Vincenzo, he even had the swap, and PP without mana, he'll have to give his life away. Palos, he uses the sticks. He survives for now. Mortimus kisses. Is it gonna be enough? Kissing a snake. That's very, very ballsy coming out from the grandma, but she knows what he... Kawaisox mentioned half a step ahead. I don't know how tall you are, man, but those are some big steps for sure. Big half steps as well. And Kagome now, he is burning. He's gonna have another round of refractions, but it's gonna go down immediately. And Kagome, he reduces some armor, but meanwhile, he dies. And LBZS with 2 of their TPs, that was just a classic Bob play. But this time it works out. And Treant Protector, they'll burn him down. Burn down the forest. That's gonna be the way to go. And Detachment, he wants to create a... desert everywhere because he does not...
At least he's not broken mentally as much as he could be. So I think there is a bit of a damage already. In the bottom lane, we also see some damage being dealt with PP, and yeah, I think it's one that PP.
Yeah, emotional damage, very effective, guys, you know? So, anyways, Bob?
Yeah, and the change coming out from Tiny. Tino Tiny, he's just gonna get a quick kill on Detachment, and the Snapfire, she is actually going for the Lotus Orbs that we expected on maybe some of the core heroes. Do you think, like...
This Dragon Knight, he has a fireball. He has so much fire in his lungs. He wants to let it out, and the dragon comes in onto the snake. Can he burn her down? No, because the swap is there, and Vincenzo is going to be quite okay. Now they found Kagome. He doesn't have a BKB. In some trouble, though. Bob is losing so much. Finally, the Stone Gaze comes out, and Kagome again put into the fire. He will die. The Medusa living strongly. They've only lost their support, and Molasses needs to get out because Tino, he is not done. He has been slowed down by the trap. He doesn't have the blink. And Molasses, he better run away right now. They're gonna put a ward there, and here it goes. He finds the DK. The DK will be burnt to a crypt there with the flame break, and Bob gets the kill. He barely survived that fight, but barely.
So Travel and Firefly, I think he will be able to disengage far enough from DK. And Storm Spirit, he will have to expend a little bit too much mana to actually go for Initiation. Now in the top lane, Kagame, he's getting rooted. He's most likely getting killed by Palace and Shanks. Though Shanks might be going down himself. He's getting dangerously low, but Kagame, he will almost definitely will not fall, actually manages to get out of here.
And Shanks in some trouble. He has the living armor keeping him alive. He's gonna have another round of it as well. And the rest are coming over. Now the Batrider, he wants the kill, but the Cookie will keep him away. Still there's a swap. There's a kill. And Detachment, he might be in some trouble as well. Vincenzo, I don't think he minds dying. Meanwhile, the Tiny has been caught. He has been silenced. He's trying to kill PP. And Tino will live. Meanwhile, the rest of Execration are gonna be setting up Palos with a double kill. And Tino is still hunting. Tino is in a good position to break it. He also is surrounded by vision. Now there's a trap. He's gonna be slowed down. Immediate blink out. Tino is very tanky. They need to be careful. Living armor, where is it? They're not putting it. Where is it? Where is it? And it's not there. Tino, he dies. And meanwhile, Deroche, he still stays alive. Palos can't do enough damage, but Mortimer's kisses were used. And now the Batrider has found the DK. He has no BKB. He has no life. Slowed down. He's basically a range hero. He will not be moving. Hello, Storm Spirit. We want you as well. And we'll get just that. A bonus storm. 2 cores. That just like that. LBZS, they go in with full committal. They hardly get a kill. Goes back to the base. He didn't really farm anything big. That's gonna be the Crystallis. At least some item goes his way. And now here's the delivery. PP has been caught. It's not gonna be delivered to Palos though, but Tino, he seems to have paid more money. Execration, they want more. They want to fight once again. Did he use the refresher? Not just yet. Thinking about it. If he wants to, he can do it. Salad though, he just runs in to die. No problem, my friend. We'll take you down in no time. And their best hero at defending is definitely the Storm. They'll go for the Medusa. He still has the Aegis. Mortimer's kisses are there. Is Vincenzo gonna give his life there? But Palos just runs in and says, yo bro, why are you taking me out of the fight? I still want to fight here. They're gonna break the DK in more ways than one. They toss in the Treant Protector. Go in and fight, Salad. We want you there. And he didn't want to be there, but who the hell cares? There, Medusa, the toss back on the DK. He just bought back. He just wanted to live. Not gonna be allowed though. In the Stone Gaze, no one dares look at Palos. Kagome, did you farm your Crystallis? Let's see just how much damage you can do. You can't do anything because you're lassoed. Anyone else? Is there no one else to fight this Medusa? They're gonna leave Bob to die. That's gonna be a dieback, but no one cares because this is defense of the Ancients and LBZS. They don't have one to defend. It's gonna fall into the ground as Execration win the series 2-0.
I think that was slightly. I'm genuinely disappointed. Not in the team, but